DCKO tie-ins are starting to drop this week while the Ultimate Universe continues towards its conclusion. We've got big books on tap. The big two are not leaving October behind now that New York Comic Con is in the rearview mirror. And we're going to give you guys a look at This Week in Comics right here on PAL's Previews. And let's kick things off the way we always do by letting you know what you'll be able to hear us talking about this week on PAL's Pulls Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Now, we're actually going to be reviewing one more book than usual because of how big this week is. So we've got on tap Superman number 31, Justice League Unlimited number 12, Absolute Wonder Woman number 13, Ultimate Spider-Man 22, Ultimate 17, and TMNT number 12, the finale of the Jason Aaron and Juan Ferreira period. Nice. So of those books, which are you most excited for?
Ooh, kind of an easy one for me, honestly. And that's Ultimate 17. This is the one, I believe this is the Phil Noto one. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the Phil Noto one that is kind of in communication with, what was it, 4 or the
issue 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah. It was the one that was the Reed Richards as Doom storyline one. And Dennis Camp talking about it, kind of hyping it up in New York Comic Con, has gotten me excited for it. This is the other end of it, and things get a little wacky based on some of the previews.
I'm gonna go Superman. I've just thoroughly been enjoying the series. Joshua Williamson, Eddie Barrows, the beating of Apocalypse's heart. Hell yeah, dude! I'm down. Let's see what it's about.
I am also going to choose Ultimates. The issue 4 of this book is still one of my favorite single issues of all time. Ooh. And if there's a way to even sniff that level of quality, then I definitely want to see Camp and Noto give it a shot. So anytime that they're going to put the focus on Doom, I am seated, and I have high hopes for this comic.
Better see you sniffing that comic.
You might. If you tune in on Thursday, you might.
Thinking it's live. They're thinking it's a Harley Quinn comic.
Fartacular.
So those are the 6 books that are definitely going to make the show. But there will be one additional book, and that's the one you guys choose in the Pals Pulls poll. It's up right now. So you've got Green Lantern number 28. I know, it should be in the main show. That's what everybody says. There's just too much this week. But it's got some stiff competition because we've got Skinbreaker number 2. We've got Escape number 3 and Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion number 5.
Ooh,
I knew you were going to sneak in that Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion.
God. As long as it's on the poll.
I do like how we read everything until the last issue. We just denial done.
I would much rather read everything else that made the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Skinbreaker is going to be cool. Ugh.
I know, dude.
Vote your hearts out, Pete, folks.
Better get ready to read Green Lantern.
I mean, it looks like a romance issue. It's got Hal and Star Sapphire, and it's a star-crossed.
Indeed.
What are they taking from the Pals universe there? Palsverse? Jeez.
Yeah, how dare they?
God. Talk to your boy.
Beefs.
My boy. Oh, Adams. Yeah. So let's turn things over to leagueofcomicbookgeeks.com and take a look at the rest of the week, because there are some other important books and interesting books dropping. I'll start. New History of the DC Universe number 4 is coming out this week.
Nice.
And I haven't read any issues but the first one. I'm going to sit down and read them all now that they'll all be out, because this is the finale. And it looks like it's taking a look at Flashpoint and the aftermath of Flashpoint, because in the solicit, they reference that, and then they also reference characters like Batman Who Laughs and Perpetua, my favorite era of DC. Oh my God.
This is your book right here.
Yeah, but I've been dying to see how Mark Waid would handle the New 52, a time period of DC that he was completely absent for. And how he contextualizes that. So I'm looking forward to this.
One of the things that's interesting about this too is, you know what also lines up in this time? Doomsday Clock.
Oh.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Interesting. I was looking at that sweet, looks like on art, Tony Daniel.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pull me closer.
Some
Jeez.
Hayden, some Hayden Sherman too, seemingly.
Hmm.
Thank you for shouting that one out. I was hoping someone would. I'm gonna shout out. You know what? Radioactive Spider-Man #1.
Oh God.
This is Joe Kelly, Kev Walker, and I love this. X years later, the X virus decimated New York,
God.
but Spider-Man won't stop fighting. Hell yeah, Peter. Let's do it. He doses himself. Got these little stubby, gross arms. Ugh.
I'll read it. I'm reading these. That's for sure. I'm trying everyone #1. There are some that I've read where I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna do #2. But this is a #1, so I guess I'm gonna check it out.
Gonna have
Technically,
to.
I can read it,
True.
but I won't.
It's got X on the spine, Sean.
No. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
It's a spider book. It's written by Joe Kelly.
Exactly.
It's X Spider. That's fine.
I'm
That's fine.
not buying it. It doesn't matter. But
Would you consider it Uncanny Spider-Man a Spider-Man book?
no, because Spider-Man's not in it.
Fine, whatever. I would like to shout out Green Arrow. This is Green Arrow. What number is it here? Number 29. Written by Chris Condon, who Sean interviewed. I don't know, probably out by now. With art by Osvaldo Pestaña Montpellier, Adriana Lucas on colors. This is we're doing this Crimson Archer arc right now. It's a red hooded archer who's been shooting people full of drugs. And this one is dealing with his backstory. So I need to see what the hell happened to this dude to make him so fucked up. Jeez, he literally shoots Speedy arsenal full of like weapon grade heroin via arrow, and causes him to overdose. It's insane. Now Arsenal's trying to deal with the fact that like he's been sober for so long, and now somebody forced him out of sobriety, which is really messed up. But I find it really compelling. I've loved this Green Arrow run, so I know it's coming to an end soon. So this is kind of building towards that.
That's fucked up, man.
Right? I read that. I'm like, that's the worst thing you could have done to that character.
Jesus.
That dude can't catch breaks, man. Arsenal?
At all.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you want to talk about some heavy shit? I'm reading Murder Podcast, and issue 2 is dropping this week. I really like the first one. This comes from Ignition Press, and Jeremy Hahn on the words, Mike Tisserand on the art. It's basically this idea that there is a podcast that turns its listeners into murderers.
Oh.
And this group of women are going to sort of have to figure out why this is happening, and if it can even be stopped. So it's a very compelling thing. I actually am a huge fan of true crime podcasts and such, believe it or not. So this is right up my street. I'm into it.
Hell yeah. I'm going to be picking up Escape #3. Rick Remender, Daniel Acuna. First issue blew me away, figuratively and literally. And I've yet to read the second issue. It's on my to read pile, but I love that first issue so much. I love the art. I love the concept. I'm a huge war comic mark. So for me, this just makes a lot of sense. I can't wait to catch up. I've been doing so coming out of the con, and can't wait to sit down with that book.
I need to sit down with this book that I'm about to shout out because it's 56 pages. And that is from Oni Press, Outlaw Showdown #1.
Oh,
This is one of their EC Comics ones, but this is a giant spectacular. Let me read you the writers on this revenge Western comic. It's a one-shot. Brian Azzarello, John Arcudi, Ann Nocenti, Tony Moore, also drawing, and David Lapham drawing as well. That is a who's who of people.
Yeah.
All drawing a just revenge outlaw story. That's just, it feels like a good steak you get to chew on. Guys, I'm hungry. The food analogies are going to come through. So I'm going to check that out. $8.99.
Oh,
But 56 56. That's like what, 2 books?
Yeah, so
$8.99. So what are we looking at?
checks
It
out.
it maths out. It
That
does.
maths out. Yeah.
Whew. Well, I'm looking forward to Powers 25 issue 2.
Nice.
I really love the first one, man. And you know, we got to interview Bendis and that was awesome, but I wouldn't keep buying the book if I didn't like it. I haven't bought everything Bendis has done. I found Powers Return to be really compelling. So I will be jumping back on board and continuing. It's cool to see Bendis and Oming like returning to the scene of the crime, so to speak, with as much left in the tank as they seem to have.
Nice. I'm gonna be looking at Speed Racer Tales from the Road #1. Mark London, David Pepos. I finally read the first issue and I was hyped. I thought it was great. I'm not super familiar with Speed Racer outside of like classic, I guess, iconography, the car, the history there. And so for me, it was a look back, but modernized, and I was kind of impressed. So I'm going to be picking up, I think issues 2 and 3 are also out. Racer X seemingly is a spin-off book that happened that if I like the other two, I'm gonna pick up. But since this is coming out this week, decided to dip my toe in this as well.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't read any of these. Not my thing, but people seem to like it, so that's cool.
Yeah.
One thing that is my thing, surprisingly, and that's the Sonic the Hedgehog Chaotix 30th Anniversary Special #1. This is just a giant-sized Team Chaotix issue celebrating the 30th anniversary. Somebody threatened to rob the Smithsonian Museum, so detectives on Team Chaotix are on the case. I love those 3 dudes. I'm a big Vector guy, Charmy. Like it's just SBO. Yeah, SBO is probably my 3rd
It's
favorite.
a cool one, dude.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm pretty hyped for that. I would totally kill for like just a Team Chaotix ongoing. I would read that.
Yeah, same.
I'm actually surprised that the Sonic team and IDW don't put out individual series per character, because I feel like a Knuckles book would sell, a
Would
Shadow
it?
book would sell. I think so.
I give you Shadow, but Knuckles,
Oh
dude,
no, man.
I think Knuckles would over Tails.
over Tails for
I
sure.
mean, over
Yeah.
Tails, but Tails shouldn't have a solo series either.
No, Tails. No, yeah, I'm sounding like the Marvel's X Office right now.
Rouge, maybe I could see that.
Ugh,
No.
I
Like a
would be
little
buying it.
spy thriller, maybe one little for the Gooners.
No,
Oh,
these are
sorry.
kids' books, dude. Fucking creep.
One for the Gooners. Jesus Christ.
All right, get us back on track, Sean.
Well, this book is definitely not for the Gooners. Sisterhood, a Hyde Street story, #4. There's nothing to goon about here. It's all murder, death, and guilt. So if you're unfamiliar with this story, it's these 2 girlfriends who've grown up, as besties since they were young. They go to college together. One of them dies in a sorority, and the other one is trying to help her friend get revenge. Her friend, who is dead but has found a way through her spirit to uh, get revenge. And these 2 together are working on revenge. But in the last issue, we learned that the dead friend looking out for herself more than her living friend. So things have twisted and turned. We are on our way to the end, and that means we are on our way to Hyde Street. So very, very strong series. Yeah. I have enjoyed it thoroughly.
I like the first 2 issues, but I need to catch up for sure. I would like to talk about a little book called Exquisite Corpses #6. It's continuing this poor towns battle royale of serial killers happening. And this one has another new rotating cast of creatives. This time Tyler Boss, which you might be familiar with his art, is writing this with art by Gavin Fullerton. It's got Nurse Pete on the cover, who is a homicidal nurse, like an angel of death situation, who did some really fucked up shit in the previous issues. So it's a lot of fun. I'm into this book a lot. I recommend it.
My last thing to shout out, only because I need to catch up, is Universal Monsters: The Invisible Man. So this is Tinian, Danny, who after conversation with Danny at New York Comic Con, I'm very excited to see what what the hubbub's all about.
You're gonna love it. It's a good book. All right. Well, since Marco stole my last shout out, I'm going to quickly mention Mega Man ZX Timelines #1. This is another in the timeline series of books that Udon has been doing. So far, they've all been really good. This era is not one that I particularly care about in the Mega Man lore because it focuses on Zero, and it's like Zero twice removed. So it's just not my thing. But I've played the games, they're good games. So I will be buying this, and I am looking forward to maybe finding something here that makes me want to care more about this particular space for Mega Man. So I will be picking this up.
Have all these timeline books just been one shots?
So far, but they are going to be continuing an ongoing series for the core Mega Man and I think X. So
Okay.
Sean, where does the Battle Network stuff sit in the timelines of these things?
So the actual like timeline for Mega Man is not something that you can really track. A lot of it is like there's no clear cut continuity because it's not all well explained. So I don't really know how to answer that, sadly.
Sure.
What's more confusing, Mega Man timelines or Kingdom Hearts?
That wow, that's an interesting question. See, Kingdom Hearts has a through line.
Clear
It's
timeline.
just
Yeah.
confusing.
Yes.
Mega Man is not meant to really. So like I can't tell you exactly what happens between Mega Man and Mega Man X, or even if they are really truly related.
Okay.
Because they don't explain all that. But no one cares about
I was curious.
Well, Tyler aside, thank you for being curious. No one else cares about my thoughts on Mega Man. So I guess we'll leave it there. But thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. And we hope that you have a great time as you get to your LCS. Even if your LCS is on your phone, enjoy buying your books and come hang out with us on Thursday for Pals Pulls. We'll see you then. Take care.